Years ago, I was sitting with a female client, and she asked me why the three men that she was married to, why they all drank. And I said, well, where did you meet them? And she said, well, she met them at bars. So I guess part of the answer is watch where you shop. If you shop in the ghetto, you're gonna find ghetto people. If you shop in a bar, you'll find drinkers. I guess. They'll be drunks. But the point is that I wanted to bring out was that life repeats itself with people. Now that was a poor example of a person that kept meeting men at a bar, but life always repeats itself. You'll find that people will, when they get a job, a job will come to them a certain way. A friend will tell them about the job, and they'll get the job, or they'll apply, and a month later they'll hear about the job, and they experience the same thing over and over. And when relationships end, some people they end with an argument every time. Some people they just drift apart, like they move or something like that. But the point is that the pattern always recreates itself. So I'd like people to be aware of whenever they get a job, whenever they move, whenever a relationship started or ended, how the circumstances repeat themselves in the same person's life over and over again. And it's also true of life cycles. In other words, what happens is you hit a certain life cycle or encounter a certain life cycle, and then it repeats itself. You hit a period after so many years, like the cycles are 1 through 9 as you numerize a cycle, and maybe every time they hit the ninth year, they move. Or maybe every time they hit the eighth year, their job will change for them in some way, either their hours, their duties, their place of work, or if they change jobs. And it's good to be aware of when things happen to you and under what circumstances. Because again, I find that life repeats itself for the same person. What they do once is probably what they'll do again, and the way things start or end are the way it will probably start or end again. And it's also a part of karma. People are supposed to experience certain things, and they will experience it. But notice the way things change in your life, and will give you a great insight as to your own life and your own activities.